Alright, looks like we're good to go. Looks like we're good to go. Let's load in. I'm going to check my vents after, of course, I'm going to check my vents after, of course, I move the camera, and we'll see what the status is on the event. Granted, of course, I'm still going to do the Wolf 359 TFO anyway, since I'm trying to get marks for the one of the reputations.
I feel so ignored.
Let me move this over. There we go. Let's see, where do I stand? Couple more minutes. You know what? I'll do it once the hour's up. Replay.
We have been contacted by the Federation from the 29th century. Their Temporal Integrity Commission is charged with protecting the timeline from factions who might want to change history. Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better understand the rules of time travel. However, it's important we don't know too much about the future, so we have decided to designate one representative to learn what we need to know. Given your record, you were the logical choice. You are to rendezvous with the USS Postok. Her captain will give you a more thorough briefing upon arrival.
Alright. What's set? Do my duty officer things. Of course, I'm getting the... Oh my god. Hey, at the very least, though, at least I got some stuff out of that. Fortunately, though, I have to go here and deposit. I have to go here and deposit the things. I keep forgetting that some of my characters still have some of the holiday event duty officer things active. All right, but that being said, let's do this. And before I start, I will actually activate the proper duty officer missions. That should go fine. It looked pretty. Should go fine. It looked pretty good. Boost up to the ships. Fingers crossed that some of the things here don't go. Fingers crossed that some of the things here don't go awry, but I guess we'll see. All right. All right, here we go. It's weird playing normal missions after playing the current Borg Kingdom missions so much. But at the top of the hour, at the top of the hour of streaming, I'm going to try to go back into the TFO, the Wolf 359 TFO, and work on that so I can get the event, and of course get some more reputation marks for the reputation I'm trying for this character. These particular missions with the time travel and such, they take pretty long, so of course that shouldn't be too much trouble getting to the hour. Especially when they don't load in quickly, as you can probably see. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the hell is going on with RoboCop.
Please report to the USS Postok.
It's kind of weird how they have the. It's kind of weird how they have the signs. The ship. Oh my god! It's kind of weird how they have the ship facing downward in the station.
It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm glad you were selected as your time's representative. I can't imagine a better selection. Of course, I already knew you were going to be chosen, but that doesn't change my appreciation. Your recent experiences with time travel have begun a new phase of development, and a perilous one at that. Understanding the rules of time travel is of vital importance.
Tell me about the Temporal Prime Directive.
Starfleet personnel are strictly forbidden from directly interfering with historical events and are required to maintain the timeline when possible. We're also restricted from revealing too much about the future. These principles have served Starfleet well. Now that the time travel genie is out of the bottle, it'll be hard to get it back in. The tech will spread through the galaxy, and species after species will learn the secrets of time.
I've seen that firsthand several times. Oh, thank you. It's an honor.
Are you ready to visit the future?
Take me to the future. Yeah, like this mission itself is actually pretty long. You go into the future, do all the things here, then you gotta go into the past.
Welcome to New Kittimer.
Here we are. Since you're from the past, I'll be your chaperone during the event, hopefully protecting you from any temporal incidents. Purely procedural, of course. You've already demonstrated your ability to remain silent about things you aren't supposed to know.
Acknowledged. All right.
Welcome, gentle being, to the signing of the Temporal Accords. Your biosigns aren't listed on our register today. I'll need to... wait. I know you. I wrote a paper about you in classical history class at the Academy. I must say, you look much younger than your holo images. Wait, what year did you come from?
2410.
Oh, that explains why you look so young. Well, you sure have an eventful future ahead of you. Forget I said that. I'm not supposed to say things like that. To be honest, I'm still getting used to the new temporal regulations. They can be a little confusing. Anyway, the TIC crews are scrubbing the hull for anything that might cause a paradox if visitors from the past, like yourself, encounter them. It will be just a few moments.
Very well.
Perhaps you would like to chat with some of our other guests here in the lobby. I believe they have all been cleared for trans-temporal interactions. I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
Indeed. Thank you. All right.
Greetings, friend. How may I help you?
Who are you?
Where do I start? I'm 157 years old. But that's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion. Back then, I was serving as an ensign under Captain Bateson on the USS Bozeman. After that, integrating back into Starfleet was... difficult. So much had changed. Some of my shipmates joined temporal investigations. Their first-hand knowledge of past events was quite useful. Seemed like a way to make a difference. So that's where I ended up as well.
Why are you here?
Same reason as you, I'll imagine. To witness the signing of the Temporal Accords. Usually, temporal agents watch holo recordings of the event. But the three of us were given special dispensation to come and view the Accords personally. Perks for graduating at the top of the class, I suppose.
Hey, that's all for now.
The Nakul are here to protest the signing of these unlawful, biased accords.
Why?
The Tholians ravaged our homeworld thanks to the Federation's ineptitude. In one dark moment, my people were scattered throughout the stars. All we were, our history, our way of life, was nearly lost. And when we needed the Federation the most, we were denied. Terrorists, they called us. Criminals, the dregs of the galaxy. These words, these deeds will never be forgotten or forgiven.
I'm not sure what the tragedy of the past has to do with today's event.
Today, the Federation and their lackeys come to tell the galaxy which timeline is best and what they'll do to keep it that way. But who are they to dictate such terms? To tell us that their history is more important than ours?
Whoop, sorry, I'm replying to something. All right, sorry about that. So you changed the past. Despite the risk, you could undo your own existence.
My existence? My existence has been nothing but hardship and pain. The life of an exile. I'd gladly sacrifice it to restore my homeworld and prevent the mass exodus of my people. Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same, were our places reversed.
I'd risk the temptation. Too much to go. Oh my god. I'd risk the temptation. Too much could go wrong to risk it.
Attention all guests. The main hall is now open. Please make your way to your seats.
All right. All right, see what's going on.
The Nakul are not here to sign these accords. We have already been victims of time-traveling aliens. But somehow this incursion into the timeline has been overlooked. Perhaps because of its importance to the founding of the Galactic Union. We proposed an amendment to restore our home world in the timeline, but it was rejected. Therefore we are here, with all eyes of the galaxy upon us, to point out the hypocrisy and unlawfulness of these accords.
I suspect your protest will fall on deaf ears today.
Your uniform. 25th century, correct? You're definitely a visitor from the past, and an honored one at that. Welcome to the 28th century. I hope you'll enjoy seeing what your work and sacrifice has wrought.
Thank you for the honor.
These accords are going to provide quite the opportunity for historical studies of economic matters. I hear the Grand Nagus is going to formally announce several new temporal rules of acquisition soon. I hope at least one of them covers going back in time to beat someone to a deal.
Hopefully in a way that prevents such activities.
Greetings. Pardon me for saying so, but you look very familiar. Have we met before? Wait, I remember you from my history studies. You saved our homeworld. There's a statue in your honor in the capital city on Lucari Prime. Oh, wait. That's already happened for you, right? Oh, good. Woo. That'd be just my luck to cause a paradox here, today. Can you imagine?
That would be a little awkward, yes.
I am reminded of a quote from ancient Earth. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
An interesting perspective.
The Borg have a checkered past when it comes to time travel, particularly where the Federation is concerned. Thankfully, we've had the chance to make amends. The Cooperative is proud to be a part of today's proceedings.
As am I. It's quite an honor.
We Kabali are quite thankful to see the Accords go into effect. Many who disagree with our customs could be tempted to return to a point in time where those customs could be disrupted permanently.
Indeed. Alright, let's go over here and see what's going on over this direction.
I must say, I am privileged to witness this historic event. Truly, it is a singular honor. I'm humbled, as I'm sure you are as well.
Indeed, we'll be seeing history in the making today.
The Xindi are no strangers to temporal affairs. The tragic conflict with Earth in the 22nd century and our manipulation by the Sphere Builders are matters of deep shame for us all. We support the Accords with the hope that they will prevent such tragedies from this day forth.
Worthy goal.
I cover the cowards like every confederacy have left a plan at present, rather than a memory of the past, a dream of the future.
I'm sure your support of the Accords is appreciated.
Well, the Accords promise to safeguard the time stream for us all. I can't help but ponder the opportunities for temporal abuse that will remain after they are signed. I fear great imbalance could occur, despite the very good intentions of all the signatories involved.
You make a good point.
The Tholian Assembly has decided to support the Accords. We are concerned that a rogue individual or species could disrupt our development. The Accords do not go far enough. We want to end all time travel. for any reason. We will continue to lobby for change, aggressively. Should the Union fail to preserve the timeline, the Assembly will succeed by any means necessary.
Must be your
That is all.
Oh. It must be your friendly nature that got you selected as an ambassador.
I am honored by the Founders and pleased to observe this most historic event. Although the Dominion was not greatly affected by the development of time travel, we have an interest in safeguarding the time stream.
Good to hear.
Jolan True, you are from the past. From before the time the Romulans joined the Federation, I'll wager. How strange all of this must be for you. The entire galaxy unites in preserving the timeline. This is truly a momentous day for all.
Indeed it is. Alright. Call him in, so we talk to the Master of Ceremonies and get
Well, one of our very special guests. It is so nice to meet you. I am Wixit, your humble Master of Ceremonies for this historic event. Quite an honor, wouldn't you say? So exciting! This ceremony is about to begin, so you should find your seat. But I'd love to chat with you after the signing.
Looking forward to it.
Delegates and honored guests, your attention please. The signing ceremony is about to begin. Please take your seats.
Alright. Let's go. And of course we know. Let's go. Of course we know things don't go according to plan like usual.
Representatives from dozens of species have gathered to witness this historic event. It looks like they are getting ready to begin the formal signing. Of course, this is largely ceremonial. The negotiation... Wait, there is some kind of disturbance.
This oppression will not stand. The time stream shall be free. We will liberate the galaxy from the tyranny of the temporal accords. We shall wipe the stain of the Federation from history.
Quick, get the delegates to safety. The Krenim are taking the delegates hostage.
Alright.
The Krenim have grabbed the delegates and are holding them hostage in some nearby offices. This is damn peculiar. We're facing a major temporal flux here. The hostiles have neutralized embassy security, but it looks like they weren't expecting us to be here. It's up to us to rescue the delegates.
Acknowledged.
Watch out! More Krenim beaming in! More Krenim! Neutralize them as quickly as possible. We need to save those delegates.
Oh my god, they just don't give up.
Can anybody hear us? The Krenim are holding us hostage in the embassy offices. Please, anyone, help!
Go. Let's go down and start working. Let's go down, start working our way down this way.
The Krenim are holding us hostage, requesting immediate assistance. Hang on, we're on our way.
Cooperate, and you won't be harmed. Resist, and your safety cannot be guaranteed.
I'm going to take... I'm going to discard this tribble, because it's not a special tribble.
I thought my life path was at an end. My thanks for proving me wrong.
You're welcome. All right. Things here.
It was a good day to die. For the Krenim.
Well said, Ambassador. Hopla. Alright. Down here in the center. Down here in the center. Oh god. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. They kind of had me froze there, but it didn't last. Out. Take that.
You saved my world, and now you saved me. I'm beginning to like you.
Feelings mutual, Ambassador. Stay safe. Alright. Good thing I used that deal right before they decided to freeze me again.
I shall live to serve the Founders another day. My thanks to you, of course.
You're welcome.
This wasn't supposed to happen. History says the Accords were signed and there was no mention of an attack.
Alright. Maybe it was something else I was thinking of. I could have sworn that mission went on a little bit longer on the ground section.
Those look like Krenim ships.
Acknowledged.
This conference will not continue. I won't abide it. All ships fire at will. Leave no survivors. Recognize that ship. Oh no, not this time. This time, you will not prevail. Taste the bitter dregs of failure.
Up. Yeah, let's focus on me about the fight. Although whatever that attack was, it hit multiple targets at once, but now for attack all it did was hit him. Never mind, we can use the engineering to get speed, but I don't need that now.
The Nakul have used the Krenim attack as a cover to attack the temporal sensor array. All our forces are tied up fighting the Krenim. We can't afford to lose that array. It monitors the time stream for incursions. If it were damaged, people could travel into the past without being detected. Curious. The Krenim and Nakul vessels have started fighting each other in the confusion. Let's make the most of that, shall we?
Understood. Helm, set an intercept course. This is a cruiser, so it is, this is technically a cruiser, so it's kind of slow to turn. Weapons fired somewhere. Alright, gotta get over here. No, they just had like a shield and stuff like that. Fighters gonna make short work at it. Short work at it. All these things once the people takes down.
Got the Krenim on the run over here. Stay focused on the array. Most of the Krenim ships. Engaging Anoraks now. The more the merrier.
Gotta go deal with the Anoraks. Okay, there goes the first. There goes the first. Father's gonna make short work out of the ship.
I seem to remember a little about him from my briefing on your timeline. He was a Krenim researcher on the Anorak's timeship project, if memory serves.
Yes, he helped us against the Iconians.
I thought as much. Something must have disturbed the timeline. I'm afraid you will need to return to your own time to investigate. I'll accompany you, but I can't interact with anybody from your time. I'll open a portal when you're ready. Are you ready now?
We're ready, Captain. Engage. Alright, in we go. In we go. I think this is most where it kind of lingers is on the loading screens. This is most where it lingers. Another event deal. Now I have 20, meaning I only need 20 more deals for the pilot escort here. I know which character I'm going to use that on too. All right. All right. Once we get past the loading screen here, I think once I'm done with this mission, that should put me up to where I could actually do the next event.
You are cleared for docking.
Welcome back to Kiana. We hadn't expected to see you again so soon. To what do we owe the pleasure?
I have some questions about Noi.
Noi? Well, he's been working on some secret project of late. To be honest, he's been more than a little hostile. And that's saying something for Noi. I was about to check in with him. If you would like to accompany me.
Lead on, Supervisor. Oh, whoops.
Oh, it's you. I thought I'd seen the last of you after you flew off to your great victory over the Iconians. Well, what do you want? I'm very busy.
What are you working on?
Come now, you can read, can't you? Access my latest report to command if you want to know what I'm working on. Feel free to waste the time of the charming bureaucrat standing next to you, but I'll thank you to stop wasting mine. Now, if this interrogation is over, I've more important matters to attend to. Good day.
Charming, as always. One of your better qualities.
Like I said, more than a little hostile. He's been like this for some time now, and no one's sure why.
We have reason to believe he's maybe plotting treason. Would it be possible to see what he's working on?
Treason? Noi? I mean, sure, he's been difficult to work with, but... Oh, I hope you're wrong. Noi has top-level access to everything we're working on here. I don't need to tell you how much damage that could do in the wrong hands. Let me call up his files.
Thank you, Supervisor.
He was working on the Anoraks. Wait a minute. It looks like he was accessing the launch protocols and docking clamp.
I see you found my farewell gift, Tralla. I'm so glad. As for you, I'm taking command of the Anoraks now. I can see that bothers you greatly. So will the numerous bombs I've left behind.
Alright, we gotta disable this. Alright, gotta disable the explosives. That one. There's one over here. Luckily these explosives aren't too much trouble to deal with. There's one over by this panel. Alright. Explosives taken care of. Right. Alright, luckily she wasn't seriously injured from that device there, or the panel overloading or such.
Noi stole the Anoraks? I can't believe it. How could he do such a thing? What drove him to betray us like this?
Maybe there's a clue in his personal logs.
There's only one way to find out. Computer, bring up the research notes and personal logs of researcher Noi. Authorization Trala 23, Victor 6 Sigma.
Thank you, Supervisor. Oh, over this one. This is where one of the explosives was.
Please input your selection below.
Personal log supplemental. We had some visitors from the Alliance today. Noy was rather rude to them, but I managed to smooth things over. This time. Still, he has good reason to be stressed. The war isn't going well, and there's a lot of pressure on him right now. He could be a bit more agreeable, however. Perhaps a peace offering. Those Terran snack cakes he's so fond of with the... what is the word? Nougat. I tried to tell him about the baby again last night, but he was so stressed out. I just couldn't add to his burden. Hopefully things will calm down a bit soon and I can tell him. On a positive note, my work is progressing quite well. I believe these logs should now be shielded from any kind of temporal incursion.
Alright, there's that one.
Please input your selection below.
Personal log supplemental. My review of the time capsule files is complete. What I have learned has shocked me to the very core of my being. I had a wife, and she was pregnant. My wife and unborn child were murdered by the Federation and their allies. They devastated my people, murdered my family, and erased an entire species from time and space. I cannot let this stand. This I vow. I shall not rest until I have restored my family or avenged their deaths. Time itself shall be the instrument of my vengeance.
Please input your selection below.
Last one.
Personal log supplemental. At last, I have found them, the Tutarians, or rather, what they have become. Some of them managed to escape the treachery of the Federation, finding sanctuary in a trans-dimensional void. They are powerful. So powerful that some primitive species worship them like gods. And yet, they are trapped in their realm, no longer able to exist within prime space. But I can help them. I can release them from durance vile. With these builders at my side, I shall have my vengeance.
Please input your selection below.
Download once.
Download complete.
Log off.
What the? We're under attack!
Yeah, station's now under attack, so we gotta beam up to the ship and defend the station.
Noy has returned, and he's made a number of potent modifications to his ship. We could use some help up here with him and his allies.
Alright, beam up. Alright, at least we got rid of the bombs. Of course, now we gotta worry about the ships. Now we gotta worry about the ships attacking the station. Granted, of course, given how fast we drove up the Anorax the first go around, I don't think it should be too much trouble. But yeah, this is an issue I've had. This is an issue I've had. I don't know where he got that the Federation. I don't know where he got that the Federation was the one who did that, especially since I think it was actually the Borg. I think he was misreading the temporal files, and then of course he went insane. Well, more insane because he was already. I think he was a little unstable to begin with. He was a little unstable to begin with, so. He's just a tad bit unstable to begin with. Alright. There it goes. We're loading in.
I have been waiting for this for a long time. At last, I take the first fateful steps upon my path of vengeance.
I just saw you. Where did you get your allies? What have you done to the Anorax?
As always, your thinking is so limited. For you, it has been moments, but for me, it has been years. Years of planning, building, all to return to this moment in time, to end you.
doesn't have to happen, Noi.
Oh, but it does, believe me. You took them. My wife, my unborn child. Time was your weapon then, and it is mine now. With it, I will eradicate your wretched alliance, just as you wiped the Tutarians from history. But first things first. It's time for you to die.
You're better than this, Noi. Stand down.
This is Walker. We've got our hands full with Noi over here, but we'll keep him busy while you defend the station. We could use a hand once it's secure, though. Anorax packs quite a punch.
Acknowledge, Hastock. Alright.
Noi has learned some new tricks. This definitely isn't the same Anorax we left a few minutes ago.
The warship over here that we need to... There's warship over here that we need to... Not all that fond of it. There's a bunch of our shuttlecraft. Or fighters, or whatever they're fighters, or what it's called here. Okay, so they are technically they are shuttlecraft, but they still do a lot of damage, as you can probably tell. Let's get rid of the minor. Let's get rid of the minor ship here. Then we'll put our focus forward. Get rid of this battleship here, then we'll put our focus on that. I got that ship down to pretty low hull strength. He should be oh my god, I'm trying to think. His ship should be knocked out of condition. Of course, that's always seemed to be the case with the cutscene. Target the engineering section, disable the main drive. I like the shuttlecraft will be used here in the forward shield forward. I still hear the shuttlecraft that is powered. I can still hear those shuttlecraft firing. Okay, that's kind of weird that it's doing this cutscene again. I don't know, maybe it's a temporal incident.
Oh, there you are. I thought we'd lost you. What happened to Noi?
He disrupted our warp field and made us escape in the chaos.
Damn. A rogue agent out there with a ship like the Anorax is a real big problem. One step at a time. Let's get you back to the 25th century once you're ready for the trip.
Oh. Okay, good one. And I think the Wolf 359 TFO should be ready to go.
So, Noi turned against us, huh? This is troublesome. With his theft of the Anoraks, he poses a great threat to the galaxy. Sadly, I don't think we've seen the last of him. The surprise actions of the Nakul are also a concern. What could they be up to, I wonder? Regardless, I think you'll agree, the battlefield just got a lot bigger.
Time and time-tied admiralty, bud. What am I I'm trying to think what I have on this. I'm trying to think what I have on this particular ship. No, I don't want to change any. I don't want to change any of the weapons. They're specific for this ship. I'll take the weapon power. Let's take this.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Hey, USS Postock for the. And I got a Benton assault cruiser for the.
The data from the future you've provided.
Not right now. Let's check my vents. Oh my god. All right. Let me take a moment. Just one more minute, and I'll wait. So I do want to do the TFO. No, I want to use the deal. I didn't want to turn it on. Let me clear up my inventory. It's a little high. Sure that my crew. Alright. Plus, I need to get rid of some of the base inventory. I could have sworn that that event was gonna, that deal was gonna be, yeah, let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of some things here. Of course, I could always see about mutation trait stations. Equip, discard. I know there's a way to actually upgrade the weapons you get from some of these ships. I'm just trying to remember how. Oh, upgrade salvage. This is. Do I need to take the thing off of the, oh, yeah, I need it. Let's see. Tech upgrade. So, from the looks of as quantum phase, I think that's something on the, I think that's weapon I have on the deal. I'm not entirely sure. Some things can be, okay, let me rephrase that. Some things can be, oh my god, some things can be upgraded, and some of them cannot, from the looks of it. And it looks like the agony phasers that come. Looks like the agony phasers that come with this ship cannot be upgraded. Let me check my vents. Good, we're good to go. All right.
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over.
I know, sometimes
Attention all hands. This is Admiral Hansen. The Borg are en route to the Sol system. Starfleet forces will make our stand here, at Wolf 359. We'll do all we can to stop them. More importantly, mitigate our losses as best we can. Protect Starfleet vessels and personnel whenever possible.
How do we go about that?
The Borg cube is powerful. Destroy as many of its weapons as possible to reduce its power in combat. Be advised, Borg can regenerate lost weapons over time. Be mindful of this out there.
Destroy weapons first. Check.
We've received reports that the Borg try to capture ships and their crews. They call this process assimilation. We must be prepared to defend against it. Should any Starfleet vessel fall to assimilation, it will need to be destroyed. Protect ejected life pods from the Borg as well. We can't allow our forces to be added to that of the enemy.
Prevent assimilation of rescue life pods. Acknowledged.
This will not be easy. We've never faced an enemy like the Borg. The line is drawn here. We will stop them by any means necessary. We must
disarm your
There's a vengeance class.
and escort us to Sector 001.
I'm not sure which one it is.
If you attempt to intervene,
ships,
we will destroy you.
change for this mission.
Task Group Alpha, engage the Borg. Groups Beta and Gamma, hold for now.
This one's a Cardassian ship.
Melbourne here. We're moving in.
Destroy the hard point.
Move us to position, Alpha.
Admiral Gamma, focus on destroying the cube weapon.
Of course, I get distracted.
The Yamaguchi is moving in to assist. Destroy a third of their weapons. Keep back.
Of course, the assimilators.
Protect the line pods. Some of them are carrying civilians. Bone cell down. Trap is no longer baited. All that's keeping the Borg here now is us. Excellent. 2/3 of their weapons are gone.
Go up, because this is where the assimilators start to come down. They can deal with the hard points. They can deal with the hard points on the life force. And these we go with the hard points on the roof of the roof and the hard points on the roof.
Attention all hands. This is the Hood. We're moving to attack speed now. This is the protocol. Moving in now.
Of course, I have the similar. Luckily, I have the similar presence. No, the similar. Thank you. And of course, any hard points that up here on the roof at the top of the
Any civilians?
Damn. It is assimilated really hard. Good, because it's going to get good because it's going to get out. Alright, I think this might be it for the assimilators. Oh, no. Oh my god. All the beams are... All the beams are things. A little bit,
Please, this is the Anderson. We're being boarded.
just as it's doing something like that. Come on, over here. Circle piece. Thought we got rid of maybe similar ones, but apparently we did not. Not quite there. Simulation pod right over here kind of stuck on the cube. I don't think I can actually take it out because the cube's locked in the cube. Unless it dislodges itself. Oh, good. Good. The enemy just lodged inside of that area. Or at least on the plus side, it ends up being having shit. Weapon point, I don't usually think from the top, top, and I'm talking about top of the ship. But then of course, most of the ships are huge. I have to wonder how, well, of course, ship looks with the tape, but I was going to say, I wonder how the assimilator would actually look at kind of speed. It's still there. Hold on a second. Oh my god, it's fucking so bad. Good luck. Well, even if the first one point was good. Even with the assimilator, just give you, I think, 51. I mean, it's kind of moving, but this is the first time this has ever happened by me. Hey, there we go. We're doing a good look. No, we're still going to take it. Kind of. Where the hell did it go? Well, wherever it is, it's being good. Wherever it is, it's being good. Oh god, man. Oh god, speaking of which, we'll get the oh my god. So 14 years and they still have 14 years and they're still bugged. I don't know if anybody's mentioned that they're so stupid. Alright. Trying to wedge this thing out. I don't think I can. I don't think I can wedge the thing out. And it's unfortunate because we were doing pretty well there. Health regeneration, resist, damage resist, health regeneration. Hopefully, okay. But yeah, I have a, well, yeah, okay, so 30 minutes. It is, I have to come back and redo that. Unfortunately, that's where I have to end it for right now. I have to come back on 12:30 and do that. So I can't even count that. I can't even count that as completed because the game. And I didn't want to quit, but unfortunately, the stupid assimilation probe got stuck on the cube. All right. Well, that's where I'm going to end it for right now. Do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps me and my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done.